Hello Pisces, this is your love reading for June 2018. This is your current situation, 5 of emotions. And this is what the other person is feeling or thinking, 5 of actions, 5 of wands. And this is what you are feeling or thinking. This is the moon, intuition and insight. And it is reversed. So, some of you are maybe trying to reconnect, maybe you are thinking so much about someone else. Maybe you are waiting for this person to apologize. Maybe you are having these daydreams about this person coming back to you. We have the 6 of abundance at the bottom of this deck. And let's see what else we have. Okay. And there is some kind of stagnation about emotions. There are some things that both of you are not communicating. You are not expressing everything that you are feeling, that you are thinking about the situation or about the other person or about yourself. And instead of communication, you have a fight. But the other person they are not in the mood of keeping this way. They don't want to fight against you or against the situation. They are a little tired of this. Maybe they are tired of conflicts. Maybe they are that kind of people that are afraid of conflicts, and they avoid conflicts. That's not always the best way to resolve conflicts. Being in denial, not seeing whatever is happening. But they are in this state. They don't want to see the conflict. They don't want to go through the conflict. Maybe they don't want to take responsibility. Be aware of that, because somehow they are showing you their hurt inner child. There are some wounds from their childhood that this situation lets you to see. About you, maybe you are afraid also, but you are afraid of showing your emotions or not showing your emotions. Maybe you are feeling that it's not worth it because the other person is not there it is like you are fighting alone. It is like you are feeling alone, and you are feeling that you don't have the support from the other person. So what's the point? Be aware of depressions and try not to remain in sadness, because that mindset blinds you. That won't let you see what really is happening. Maybe the other person is a little more judgmental. Maybe they are a little more direct or hurtful with their words. And maybe you are expecting so much for them. Be aware of that, because it's not about what other people is doing to you. Whatever you are feeling is up to you. You decide. Your unconscious mind integrates all the situations based on some beliefs, and your emotional and intellectual structure. So if you can have the clarity about that, you can see what is really happening. Don't focus too much on what the other person is doing or feeling or showing. This is about you and your own emotional state, the way you integrate your emotions, the way you perceive and how you react to other people's actions. You have responsibility over that. And maybe both of you are like water and oil. You are trying to work together. You are trying to work like a whole. But if you are waiting for the other person to change, to be like you, to be other person, you are expecting so much. And this connection is your opportunity to learn about honoring the differences, honoring the different ways of perception and experiencing this life that every single person has. And this is the time for you to honor that different perspective, to honor the difference. Don't expect other people to be like you, because you don't want other people to do the same thing to you. So this is the time for you to be compassionate and really take the time to see from another perspective and try to understand the other person's perspective. You don't have to believe everything that this person is telling you. You don't have to see through the other person's eyes. You don't have to be the other person in order to understand how and why and what for they are doing whatever they are doing. You just need to accept that they are different and they can act and perceive in a different way, and that is perfect. That way they are teaching you something you can learn from this situation. Expectation is the center of these lessons during this time for you. Maybe you need to release all that expectations because you are building sadness and suffering from that. But you can do other way. You can do better. You can be happy and have another relationships if you can change your mindset, if you can see through different perspectives, and you can find this abundance, this balance, if you let the differences, the conflict to show you whatever they are trying to show you, to teach you. This is like the phoenix. You can come back from death. This is like the phoenix. You can do this. This is a rebirth, and this is a new opportunity, a new way. Communications are important for you during this time. Be aware of that, and don't try to fight against the other people. Other people could be important to you also. You can hear from them some advice. You can ask them for some help. You can see through their lives how they could resolve the situation. If you were them, what can you do? What could you do? What would you do? But they are different perspectives. You can see the situation from different perspectives, and you can see different solutions. I really hope this reading could help you. So see you next time. Bye. Thank you very much.